Groundbreaking for the Highway 7 and Wooddale Interchange project is almost here. A winning bid of $11.6 million was awarded to Ames Construction, demonstrating the favorable construction costs in the current economy. The city expected bids closer to $15 million. Work on the interchange is scheduled to start at the beginning of October, with a groundbreaking ceremony planned for Tuesday, September 29th. Once work begins, traffic will be shifted on Highway 7 and Wooddale, so you should expect delays in the area. The project is scheduled to be completed in a little over a year and a half. Welcome to Park Update, the weekly show that gives you the latest St. Louis Park news. I'm Scott Smith. A Twin Cities woman is accused of stealing thousands of dollars from local charities. Prosecutors believe that Deborah Jo Johnson took the money while working in charity pull-tab booths at area bars. Johnson is believed to have stolen thousands of dollars from the Park Tavern in St. Louis Park and the Mermaid Bar in Moundsview. The complaint states Johnson would understate cash amounts and pocket the difference. Community Charities of Minnesota runs the booths in the bars. They say this is the first time in their 15 years of operation one of their employees has stolen tab cash. Johnson faces up to 5 years in prison, a $10,000 fine, or both. St. Louis Park-based brew pub chain Granite City has struck a deal to convert $15 million worth of debt into equity, a move that will give one of the lenders a 62% stake in the company. The popular restaurant has been fighting economic trouble since early February, and officials believe this move will put the company in a better position to generate positive cash flow. A man who fell or jumped from a Minneapolis overpass and landed on an open-top convertible has now been identified as 23-year-old St. Louis Park native Adam R. Hoff. The incident happened on the Franklin Avenue Bridge over Interstate 35W in Minneapolis. The driver of the convertible and passenger were not hurt. Police need your help in the apprehension of a serial robber striking the West Metro. The individual is described as a black male with a groomed mustache and beard with a tattoo on the left side of his face. The suspect most recently robbed the Family Dollar store in Brooklyn Center and is also believed to be the gunman who robbed 7 stores in Brooklyn Center, Golden Valley, St. Louis Park, Plymouth, and in Robbinsdale. Police are concerned that the individual may become more violent. Anyone with information is asked to call Brooklyn Center Police. St. Louis Park resident Valeria Schuster has won the Moose Mountain Marathon 50-mile race. The race begins in Finland, Minnesota, and runs along the beautiful Superior Hiking Trail and finishes up near Caribou Highlands Lodge in Lutsen. 33-year-old Schuster won the event with a time of 10 hours, 52 minutes. Congratulations, Valeria. 5 St. Louis Park High School students are semifinalists for the 55th Annual National Merit Scholarship Program. St. Louis Park students Colleen Bell, Cole Hendrickson, Sophie Nethercutt, Aiden Pink, and Catherine Tarsney will now compete for roughly 8,000 National Merit Scholarships that are worth a combined $36 million. The next step for these 5 will be qualifying as a finalist, which is achieved by having an outstanding academic record, earning a high SAT score, leadership experience in school and the community, and by submitting essays. Scholarship recipients will be announced in 4 stages running from April through July next year. Congratulations and best of luck. In a Park Update story I reported on September 10th about the new sculpture located at the West End development, I inaccurately reported the name of the artist. The artist is Foster Willie. I apologize for the error. Still ahead, news in the neighborhood, high school sports scores, and a new History Minute. Up next, Jamie Zwilling has this week's City Council update.
2 residents and 1 business owner are the newest recipients of the city's Evergreen Awards. The Evergreen Award is presented each year in recognition of properties that are uniquely designed, landscaped, and well-maintained, with an emphasis on landscaping that is visible to the passerby. The council recognized Todd Stryker from Fourscore Resource Capital, located at 7900 State Highway 7, Diane Townlander at 4221 Utica Avenue South, and Karen Parker of 2233 Jersey Avenue South. Winners are presented with an award certificate and a dwarf Alberta spruce tree. In other council news, ticket fees for cars towed during snow events will not be increasing this winter. The City Council met in a study session this week to consider whether stiffer penalties would deter repeat offenders. The current ticket cost is $42. The police department determined that the level of repeat offenders is actually quite low at about 5%. Instead of raising fees, the city plans to continue its public education about ticketing and towing during snow events. Watch for more on that in the coming months. I'm Jamie Zwilling, and that is this week's City Council Update.
Many youngsters' baseball careers started with Little League, and for nearly 60 years in the park, Little League is synonymous with Skippy Field. We'll visit this diamond on the History Minute. Thousands of kids have heard the familiar cry, "Play ball," at Skippy Field since 1952. A lot of happy memories for the kids, also for mothers, dads, and the families. Little League was started in 1939 in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In 1951, a group of men from St. Louis Park, Hopkins, Edina, and Minnetonka formed the first Little League in Minnesota. These four each agreed to field one team from their suburb. That year, all games were played at a Hopkins playground. In 1952, Shorty Dale was instrumental in arranging to lease the land for what is now called Skippy Field from the village. He persuaded the Skippy Peanut Butter Company, which was located in St. Louis Park back then, to fund the building of the ball field. The field was named for the company and was completed for the 1952 season. Skippy Field and other baseball fields in St. Louis Park are currently owned and maintained by the Parks and Recreation Department of the city. But the operation of the league is completely run by volunteers. Elmer Shorty Dale was a tireless advocate of sports in St. Louis Park, and particularly sports for kids. During the Depression, when there were no funds for any recreation, he organized village teams. After World War II, he was active as chairman of the Recreational Committee for the Village of St. Louis Park and was a strong advocate of the new city charter. He believed that St. Louis Park needed a park board with a taxing ability to provide adequate facilities for recreation. Shorty was instrumental in establishing Little League and getting them a place to play. 2002 was the 50th anniversary of Skippy Field and Little League in the park. I played Little League ball here back in 1961 to 1963. In fact, Shorty Dale was my best friend's dad. A lot of great memories here. Well, let's send it back to the studio. Les Farrell's all set with news in the neighborhood.
St. Louis Park now has a new theater arts organization within our boundaries. Maggie's Farm Free Range Theater has announced the production of You Can't Take It With You. Auditions for the play were recently held at the Lenox Community Center this past week. Performances are set for 7 p.m. on October 29th and 30th and November 5th and 6th, with an 11 a.m. matinee November 6th, all at the Lenox Community Center. For more information, go to this address. Come out to the annual Fire Department Open House. Tour the fire station, ride in a fire truck, meet Sparky the fire dog, and watch fire and rescue demonstrations, all for free. The event will be held at Fire Station 1 on October 6th from 5 to 8 p.m. The My Neighborhood feature on the city's website has helped the city earn its second consecutive Pinnacle Award from the National Association of Government Websites. The award, which recognizes the city's website as the best in the nation for cities with populations between 35,000 and 100,000 people, was awarded last week in Galveston, Texas. While the award is for the totality of the site, the My Neighborhood feature was the most distinctive addition made to the site this year. The application allows residents to enter their address and receive an abundance of property-specific information, such as your elected officials, nearby parks, and much more. Simply go to the city's website and click on My Neighborhood. I'm Leslie Farrell, and that's your news in the neighborhood.
Thank you for watching Park Update this week. For even more information and events in the park, be sure to tune in to Inside the Park on Civic TV 17 or video on demand on the city's website. For Les Farrell and Jamie Zwilling, I'm Scott Smith. We'll see you again next week.